keeper now to become more involved in the play. This is Taylor. Heatherston. Now McGibbon. And there's no argument about that one. Falkirk go in front with a splendid goal. And Sammy McGibbon gets his 5th goal of the season. 30 minutes of the match gone, and it was Alec Taylor again who opened up the defence fighting Heatherston. Then it was through to McGibbon, and that was an outstanding goal. Well, Sammy McGibbon enjoyed that all right, and it really is nothing more than Falkirk deserved for the quality of their attacking play in the last 15 minutes or so. They had that major setback when the goal was chopped a moment ago. Andy Smith incurring the wrath of referee McGinley for showing his studs with that tackle. Here's McWilliams. We lose a play again, McWilliams, and it's McGibbon again! That was a classic! These Falkirk players are entitled to celebrate in such fashion. This was a goal to savour at any level of football. The pace here of McWilliams took him beyond Andy Smith. He crossed on the run. McGibbon made the run to the near post, and the flying header left Martin helpless. So 2 goals inside 2 minutes from Falkirk. And Airdrie really don't have their troubles to seek now. They've lost 2 matches here at Broomfield. Last week against Wraith Rovers in the league. 10 days ago against Clyde in the Centenary Cup by 2-0. And now facing Falkirk on the rampage. Now that's off the crossbar. The cross there from McGibbon. John Martin is furious that that cross was allowed to be delivered. Far side is McPhee. That's for Lawrence to chase. Baptiste goes across. A long stride getting him to the ball quickly. Oh, good play from McGibbon and from Heatherston. Here's McWilliams and Stainrod. It's superb football at the moment from Falkirk. Here's Tommy McQueen. Up goes McGibbon! It's quite unbelievable. Sam McGibbon's third, and each one better than the one before. Outstanding build-up play from Falkirk, and the perfect finish from McGibbon. 38 minutes gone. Played across there by McWilliams, held up by Stainrod. Look at this cross from McQueen on the run, begging for Sammy McGibbon to come hurtling in, and that bullet-like header goes beyond Martin. Oh, what a first half for Sam McGibbon. Came into this match with only 4 goals for the season. Now he has 7, and Airdrie are on the rack. Here's Lawrence now, the chance. Well, that just about sums up the Airdrie first half. Nothing going right for them at all. And Falkirk have a corner kick. Corner kick taken by Taylor. And McGibbon almost got that in also. Martin was in trouble. And that's the end of the hectic first half action, which sees Falkirk go in 3 goals ahead. And Sammy McGibbon has delivered just about as good a hat-trick as I can recall seeing for a very long time. The first game just before the half hour, set up by Alec Taylor and Peter Heatherston with a deadly finish from McGibbon. Then 2 minutes later, a McWilliams cross and a devastating McGibbon header at the near post, and then a sweeping 5-man move in 38 minutes, resulting in Tommy McQueen's cross being bulleted home by Sam McGibbon. At half-time, it's Airdrie 0, Falkirk 3. Con plays it forward, there's John Watson. Now Jack. Well, a big disappointment there for Paul Jack, the former Arbroath player. So the Airdrie fans also, I think, realise that the die is cast. Jimmy Bone looking very pensive there on the bench. His side paralysed by that opening first half hat-trick from Alan Lawrence as the final whistle goes. The Falkirk fans respond to their team's outstanding effort and the individual performance of Sam McGowan, who scored that supreme hat-trick in the first half. It was too much for Airdrie to pull back. They had to be content in the second half with a good opportunist goal from John Watson just after the hour mark. He could do no more damage though in Gordon Marshall's goal, and Falkirk in the end run out convincing winners. It's Airdrie 1, Falkirk 3.
Sam, when did you last score a hat-trick in senior football?
I think, Jock, that's my first time in 10 seasons. That's my 10th season in the game, and that's the first time I've had a hat-trick.
What do you remember of the goals themselves?
Well, going with what the boys are telling me inside, Peter Harrison split the defence with the first one, and I managed to put that away. The second one was a good move down the right, and the ball eventually landed on the left. Derry McWilliams took the full-back on and crossed it, and I was at the front post to get a header in. And the third one was, I think, was similar. And Tom McQueen got the cross in, and I managed to get above Jim Smith, I think it was, and put the ball away.
What did you think was the big difference today that made things so effective for you and for Falkirk?
From our own point of view, I think it was a similar performance to last Saturday against Dundee. Anyone that was there would know that we'd done really, really well. The final cross today was really good, which helped, and we were in the right place at the right time as well. So.
How do you feel about Falkirk's prospects now for going straight up towards the top of the league?
If you'd asked me that about a month and a half ago, I would have said we were really struggling, and we possibly could have been fighting relegation. But with the new faces that have come in, it's took a wee while for us to knit together, and it's starting to come together now. So we're quite happy.
The new faces, of course, include men like Alec Taylor and Tommy McQueen.
Alec Taylor and Tommy have added a lot to the team. We've been able to play a lot more football through the likes of they two.
You've had some criticism, I know, from the Falkirk supporters in recent weeks. Did you feel a difference this afternoon?
The away support are tremendous all the time. I think the home ones tend to get a bit frustrated at home the way teams come and play against us at Brockville. But we seem to come out and play a lot more fluent football away from home.
Falkirk for promotion, do you think?
Why not?